Hey y'all, it's me. I'm sitting here looking at YouTube videos. I am actually back here in the mud room because I'm back here like trying to figure out how to get my setup to work again like I used to a long time ago. Okay? I had to get a cup of tea for real though. It's been for real back here. That's the tail end of that. And y'all know this is my situation as far as sweetener is concerned. I do not play with sugar. Y'all know that. Anyway, I don't know why I went there. I really don't. But anyway, I'm gonna put y'all right here. This weekend, this is where Pierre and I went. It was Friday and Saturday. We went to the xoxo 2020 marriage conference. We had a good time. We needed to go. We needed a reboot up in here. Pierre and I have been, skating through a whole lot of stuff. Sometimes it's been like, we've been on the roller rink and we've been going strong and hard. I mean, skating backwards. You know how people do, heel up and everything's going fine. And then when I grew up, they had wooden floors as far as the roller rink was concerned. Yeah, the floor was wooden. And less painful than falling on that concrete too. But that was a smooth skate when you knew what you was doing, But when you couldn't skate, it didn't matter if it's concrete or it don't matter if it's concrete, it don't matter if it's wooden. When you fall, you fall. When stuff is not right or your coordination is off or it's crowded or people is passing in front of you and doing stuff, or when you doing stuff, then it makes a big difference. And we had got to the point in here where it was just like, yeah. And I don't know if other people get to that point. I really don't know. I'm just speaking for myself right now and for us up in here. So I want to say it was like 2 months ago, they started talking about this at our church that the conference was coming. And when I saw it, I was like, I'm in. Especially when they said you can come with your spouse or you can come by yourself or you don't have to be married to come. Stuff like that. I was like, I'm going. And at first Pierre was like, he does that about most things though, especially when it's something where he wants to leave the option of not committing to. And I just told him, I said, you can go if you want to. You can, go. Don't have to go if you don't want to. But my thing here is, here's the real deal. I'm going to do everything that I need to do to make things work in here. And if by me doing what I'm supposed to be doing is not enough, then somebody going somewhere. And I know y'all never really thought I was going to get on here and say anything like that, because we understand each other. But you know how you get to a point, this year 25 of being married, 27 of being in each other's face, and it's real. I mean, to me, I'm ready to hit the sweet spot, whatever that means. And I know that, to me, I think that people hit a sweet spot when you're working. You get to a point where you know what you're doing. Very little rattles you. There are things that come through that do rattle you, but you know how to handle them. Even if in the rattling it seems like you don't, you know that there's a part that this is going to pass and you're going to be able to just, here we go. Let's do this. You come in here and you present in this way, and I'm like, oh, I've seen this before. Do this, do that, do this, do that, do that. And you know that even if it doesn't happen immediately, then 9 times out of 10, it's going to come around and you just keep on trudging and doing what you're supposed to do. I feel the same way about marriage. And I mean that in all sincerity. I know that you had these periods where you're getting to know each other. he and I did not live together. We got married. Pierre had his own place. I had my own place. I had been paying my own bills. He had been paying his own bills. When we were dating, he didn't never pay none of my bills. I paid my own bills up until the day when everything got combined. And so it wasn't any pressure or anything like that going on as far as, you know, us is concerned. But I will say that we have, I don't know, you know, like you be around and up in each other's face, and if you don't keep doing things, then you will get this little, like, lull. It's kind of like, you know, like when you get these little babies and they just be like fussing and stuff and they sleepy, and then you start getting in their little voice and start singing, and then they start doing this, getting that look. Then the next thing you do, they doing this, and then they'll do that, trying to keep themselves awake. And then the next thing you do, you just keep on singing the song and rocking back and forth, you know, patting them and doing that. And then next thing you know, them rascals is out. I'm trying to prevent us two rascals from being out. So I can't say I, because we went together. We had a really, really good time. We learned a lot of stuff that we're doing right. We learned some things that we need to tweak, okay? And then we learned some things that we need to stop doing. And because I don't want us to be on the rocker, getting patted on the back and the bottom, and then start doing this, and then next thing we out. Meaning, you go over there, and I go over there, and the twain shall never meet again. I went there, I said that. Because I do believe in being real about stuff. It's most stuff you can ask me about, and I will answer. Don't ask me, number one, nothing about money. Don't ask me nothing about politics on here, because I ain't going there. Don't ask me. It's certain things. I got things that don't go there with me about that. And you know, people will try you. What you do? Well, and all that. This here is not one of those things. I believe in full disclosure. There's certain places within being married, I'm not going to give you no details on none of your business. But when it comes down to getting along and stuff like that, I just feel like people need to be being 100. And so I know that I ain't the only one by some of the things that I say, and people chime in and say, girl, I got the same thing going on over here. Or sometimes, you know, I have friends that's not on the YT that I talk to, and they be like, yeah. But for the most part, this is, you know, you got to be honest somewhere, whenever. Pierre, come here for a minute, hon. It's a kindler, gentler nation in here. Yeah, and I just need you to, for 1 second, come asking me, am I doing a video? Yeah, I'm doing a video. Hold on, y'all. He's coming. I'm just talking to the people about the conference that we attended. You can come and give them just give them 2 seconds of your time and tell them what you thought about the conference. I've already told them that we had been kind of like lulled off into tomfoolery in here, that we wasn't being, you know, like we should have been, like this good. What was your takeaway from the conference?
I thought it was excellent.
Okay.
Very informative. I thought it was pretty good.
Okay. The reason why Pierre don't have a bunch of time is he done went and bought some equipment from Best Buy. And something back there that he done got, not playing here in this liver quiver situation setup that he got in there. This is back in the back. And this is what I'm talking about. He want the whole house to shake. But he's back there and he had something that he don't want to fool with Bluetooth, because he's acting like he's a older dinosaur. Okay, so now we got to go make another trip back to Blockbuster. I keep saying Blockbuster. I mean Best Buy. For him to take something that he got back here back. Now, I had to get something too, which is why I'm back here, because I was telling y'all, I didn't get a new screen. My screen is good, but I needed a new drive. I have not had a new drive in a while, okay? And I've been trying to get on back here. I'm still not on, that's why I'm using my phone. But everything is all set up. It's running. You can see it here in my eyeglasses. But I got my everything, all my stuff, my components are hooked up. I just got to remember how to, because it has been years since I did a video back here on saving stuff and uploading stuff. And when I do that, I'll probably start videotaping back here again. I don't know. I just wanted the option, but more importantly, I wanted to be able to use my computer. It's just been sitting back here, not being used at all, and it was because it was the operating system that was on it was so old. It was so slow. It was just like take forever to log on, log off. Okay, so this is where we went. We went to XOXO marriage conference, getting ready to go with him back to Best Buy. My next video, I'm be talking to y'all about this eating plan. And why come nobody told me that they have the option now at Chipotle for you to get a bed of greens instead of rice? Meaning they got greens like these are baby greens, like baby spinach, baby kale, and it's another green. And that is in the put in your bowl instead of rice. Pierre wanted to go to Chipotle, and I was just thinking, you know, rice ain't on my eating plan right now. It hasn't been reintroduced into my stuff. I went in there, and I was like, look what the Lord has done. I didn't even know. Ain't nobody said a word. Y'all, I ate my little food in pride. My usual suspects, I didn't put on it. There was no sour cream. There was no cheese. I don't usually eat that corn stuff because that always looks a little wonky to me. So I don't fool with that. People, you can tell me it's good all you want to. I'm not going to eat it. And I just had the greens. Basically, I had the meat. And then I had salsa on the top of it. The hot one, I might add. That's my favorite. That was it. And it was actually good. I didn't miss the rice at all. So, I'm going to have to talk to y'all about this eating plan and how it's going. Show y'all the book so y'all will know what I'm doing. And that's it. I'm going to hush my mouth, get this done so this dude can get his stuff back and get his stuff going on since I got my stuff going on. And I will talk to y'all later. And this is a non-scale victory in and of itself. Because I haven't been, I have been able to buy like t-shirts and stuff out of places, but you know, I never buy anything from the bookstore at church and stuff. Yeah, I'm able to wear merch. Toodles.